Byron here with S.O.B. Built Motorsports. We're here with Marty's beautiful 2007 Z06 Corvette. We just wrapped up. This thing was basically, it's kind of like our stage 4, stage 5 build. We covered everything from engine modifications all the way down to the exterior. So we're going to kind of walk over everything we did through on the exterior side of things first, and we'll kind of break it down and talk about what we did internally. All right, so we'll start with the front of the car. First thing we did, disassembled the headlights. We took off the badging, took off the side markers, fog lights, everything else. So basically every light in this car, we stripped off the car, took it down, finished it with basically a heavy tint. So this is an automotive paint over top of the factory light to give it this nice, blackout look, but also still functional. Because we darkened everything up on the light side of things, we also went in and hardwired in Putco LED lights for headlights and also for the fog lights. So these are much, much brighter than the factory HIDs. It still gives you a crystal clear light and also, keeps the nice look of the tinted lights. We also took all the badging off the car, the Chevrolet Corvette flagging, the Z06 side badges, and also the rear Corvette flagging on the back. We took and also put an automotive tint over top of those as well to give it that black look. Left the red inserts red, so it has that really, really nice, blackout look on a red car. The next thing we did is wheels and tires. So this car is outfitted with TSW's Cray series wheels. These are the Spider editions. So up front we've got 19 by 10s, and in the rear we've got 20 by 12s. This is an upgrade. The factory Z06 comes with 19s and 18s. We went with the 20s and the 19s staggered. They're wrapped in the Nitto Invo tires, so it has a 345 in the rear and a 285 in the front. Perfect fitment, zero rubbing, and a great aesthetic look to the car. All right, so for exhaust system, this car came equipped with the factory mild to wild switch. So we chose to keep the factory exhaust system at the mufflers the same and just change up the headers, get rid of the cats, and do an off-road X-pipe. So this car has the Hooker Black Part 2-inch headers with off-road X-pipe. It means basically it's a nice full-flowing exhaust to the stock mufflers, which has the switch in there for mild to wild, which basically makes it quietly loud. We wanted to go as large as possible on the primaries because this is an NA car, so the more free-flowing exhaust is, the easier the horsepower is to make. So we'll go ahead and give you a little sound clip and see what it sounds like. Alright, so with our added performance gains, we needed a clutch that could handle all the power. So we chose, with all our cars, to use Monster Racing clutches. This gives it for a super smooth pedal feel. This car has an LT1 twin disc clutch rated for 800 horsepower. This car makes right around 600 to the tire. Along with the clutch, we decided to upgrade to a Henson short throw shifter. So this makes our gearbox selection very, very short. So you can see first gear to second gear, it's a very, very short throw. Makes for a nice tight window, smooth engagement, and no missed gears. All right, now let's talk about the fun stuff, horsepower. So if you're familiar with Corvettes at all, you know the LS7s are notorious for having valve guide issues and valve issues. We chose it was better to correct the issue now rather than later after it was already a problem. Basically what we have done on this car here is we've equipped this car with the BTR Stage 5 LS7 cam package. We run double valve springs, the titanium retainers, locks, etc. So this has chromoly push rods upgraded. Also, we take the heads off and we send them out. We deal with Bischoff Racing Engines out of St. Leon, Indiana. They're a good partner of ours. They do all our performance work motor-wise and all our head work as well. These have a full port. The valve guides have been corrected, along with new Ferrera valves. This car here is basically our top of the line stage 4 build until we start throwing aftermarket parts heads wise and going internally with bore and stroke or anything internally in the engine. Along with doing the cam package, the heads, we also upgraded the factory trunnions, or the factory rockers, to a Smith Brothers trunnion upgrade. This is basically helps resolve the issue with the bearings coming apart inside the rockers. So now they're replaced with a bronze bushing instead of a roller bearing design. The car is also equipped with the MSD Atomic Air Force 102mm intake, along with a Nick Williams 102mm throttle body and a Varam Snake Charmer cold air intake. This car makes right at 595 horsepower to the tires. Still averages around 25 to 26 miles to the gallon on the highway and is an absolute blast to drive.